Today we are replacing the struts on a 2018 Nissan NV200. I'm going to tell you what tools you need for this, but first we're going to get this tire off. You're going to need a 21mm half-inch socket and a half-inch socket wrench, either a nice long one like this or maybe a breaker bar to get this nut off. And you're going to need a 21mm open end put on the other side of the bolt. You're also going to need an 18mm socket to get off the sway bar nut. There's a clip right here on the brake line, and you're going to want to use a screwdriver or something else and maybe a hammer to just knock this clip off. And then up top here, we're going to need a 13mm socket and a 3/8 ratchet to get 1, 2, and 3 13mm bolts off. So let's get this speed sensor wire out of the way. This just pulls out of the bracket, and it pulls out over here as well. Just pop that out of the way and just kind of set it off to the side. Now we need to get this clip off of this bracket here, and I'm just going to use the screwdriver and hammer and tap it right off. Now don't lose this clip. You are going to need to reuse it. After you get the clip off, just push down and it'll come right out of the slot. I'm going to use my impact gun, but you could do this with a regular ratchet. Or it could get stuck like that. So if it gets stuck like that, you're going to need a number 6 Allen wrench and then just an 18 open end. Just a little spritz. I may as well put a little bit of WD-40 on this one. Didn't have these issues on the other side, but this side must be a little challenging. I'm going to just go ahead and put our breaker bar on here right off the bat. I think maybe the other side had been replaced at some point, and this is all factory over here. That's one. With those two nuts off, you can remove these bolts. Now this whole assembly is free now and will drop down a bit. And you can just kind of pull that, leave that right like that. I've chosen to leave this sway bar link in place while I take the 13mm out up top just to keep this from falling to the ground. Now you can take these out in any order you want, but I'm going to take out the one all the way in the back first, just because it's the hardest to get to. And we're going to get this one, and then finally this one up here. Okay, when this final 13 comes out, it's going to drop down. Now this one's not going to go really anywhere because I still have that. Sway bar link bolt going through it. But I'm going to tell you, this is a job best done with 2 people. I have somebody down here right now to catch this thing as it falls. We're off. This is definitely the offending strut here. You can see all of the fluid that has leaked on this bad boy. But this is off to the junk pile. These struts were ordered from Parts Geek, and I will put a link in the description to these. If you don't already know, when working with struts, don't take this nut off. Do not do it. This thing will go flying. This whole spring is under pressure, and you do not mess with this nut right here. It's even got a nice, cool little warning label. It says don't do it. Now these struts did come with new bolts here, so that's very nice. We'll be using these. We will not be reusing the old ones. This is the part of the install where it's really good to have 2 people, because you have to hold this up in place and install these 3 bolts while you're holding this in place. So if you have a second person, much easier. It can be done with 1 person, but understand it's not exactly easy. You'll want to use this to help you. We're just going to insert this up in here, kind of get it in place. Use the bolt to help steady the strut while you're installing the 3 bolts up top. Make sure you've got the brake line behind the strut and the speed sensor wiring in front of it. A nut on there a little bit. I've got a camera person helping me today with the camera, but at the moment she's going to help me with this strut. Alright, that is all 3 bolts. I'm just going to leave these loose. We're going to put the rest of it together down below. Alright, we've got our bolts in. Got our nuts on here. Torque spec on these is somewhere between 80 and 100. That one's good. And that one's good. And we just pop these back in here. Like so. And this one. Like that. And then we take our clip. Get underneath. And then we just hammer that into place. Alright, and that's that. So now that everything's tightened up down here, I'm going to go ahead and tighten the 3/13s up top. Now, I did not see a torque spec anywhere for these, so I'm just going to go with good and tight. But they are only 13s though, so don't strip them. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this tire back on, and then we're done. I hope you found this useful. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you down the road.